Hello, my beautiful starseed. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your channel for grace. Let's hop right into your astrology and tarot reading for Leo season of summer 2021. All right, Virgo, we are going to start with your astrology. So let me click on over to your chart. And here we are. So what we're going to talk about is the major events that are happening for this Leo season and how they're going to be affecting you personally based off of your mostly rising sign, but sun, moon, Venus, rising, any planets where you have any of the energies that I'm going to be talking about, any of the signs that I'm going to be talking about. These are places that they're going to be affected in your own chart. So we start with the sun entering the 12th house for you. So here is the sun, and the sun is going to be entering the sign of Leo, which you can see right here, which is in your 12th house of divinity, of spiritual activation. Mercury also makes his way in there as well on this day. And so it's like the sun, or not on that day, but the sun and Mercury will activate this energy for you. So your connection to your higher self, to your higher centers. What happens on the very next day is that we have a full moon in Aquarius on July 23rd. And that actually happens in your 6th house of work, of being in the present moment. And so the sun, will be in your 12th house and the moon will be in the 6th house. And so you have to look at the duality of these two. Let me change colors real quick. You have to look at the duality of these two houses, the 6th house and the 12th house, which is 6th house anchors you and the 12th house expands you. The 6th house helps you focus on the here and the now and on the details. So it's more of your physical environment. And the 12th house is the other realms, the higher dimensions. This is the duality that is going to be affected during this entire Leo season, because there's going to be 2 full moons here in these houses, and then there's going to be a new moon in your 12th house. So this is going to be a central theme for you. You right here in the moment and anchoring the light, and then also you in your higher self, in your expanded self, and in the world of spirituality and the divine. So this full moon in Aquarius is going to ask you to focus on whatever is found within these energies of the 6th house, which is going to ask you to focus on being here in the moment at this time. Like, how present are you right now? What's going to happen next is on July 29th, Mars is going to enter Virgo. And of course, since you are a Virgo or Virgo rising, especially for Virgo risings, this is going to be in your 1st house. Mars in Virgo is about getting organized, focusing on the details, being in the moment, and also taking action to those things to get organized and to get your life together. For you, you're going to feel this like very intense activation of your sense of self, because the 1st house is the house of identity and the house of self. And because it's this Virgo energy, it's going to feel good. I think it's going to be a really nice transit for you during this month of a very fiery sign of, Leo, sun in Leo. And Mars in Virgo is like, yeah, let's have fun, but let's do it in a way that like we get to focus on the things that are really important, and we get to take action towards doing those things, towards making our life right here in the present moment like the best and the purest that it can possibly be. When August 8th rolls around, which is also the Lion's Gate, there is going to be a new moon in Leo. And so that means that the moon is going to join the sun here in your 12th house. Again, it's a new beginning. And again, it's happening in your house of divinity. So this is a new spiritual journey. This is going to be a very powerful activation for you. You're like the only one having this transit in your 12th house. So this is like you get to really expand your your connection and connect deeper to your higher self. This is a spiritual activation for you as well. And because it's on the Lion's Gate, this is going to really open up your heart. And to me, the heart is connected to our soul. So whenever you talk about Leo energy and the lion and the Leo constellation, and even the star Regulus, which is the heart of the lion, which is found at 0 degrees of Virgo, in Western astrology, you feel those energies of the heart, and it's going to be such a full, powerful connection for you to like truly feel your sense of infiniteness, if that's even a word. Mercury is going to continue on from the sign of Leo into the sign of Virgo on August 11th, and so we're going to have Mercury here in your first house. So again, this is about you communicating and expressing yourself, being very detailed and meticulous about your form of expression. Try not to be too, too picky, but also learn to communicate, because Mercury in Virgo is really strong because it rules this sign of Virgo as well as it rules Gemini. But on this day, there's also going to be a Venus and Moon portal, which I talk about in my Stargates book. But this Venus Moon portal is going to be an opportunity for us to really connect in our relationships to the what it means to be in a sacred union. Virgo is the Virgin. This is about purity, the purest form of love, which is God, channeling God. And the fact that this is happening in Virgo is going to invite us to really see the sacredness, that purity of our relationships. Soon after, on August 16th, Venus enters into the sign of Libra, which means that for you, she enters into your second house. But the reason this is significant is because Venus in Libra is in exile, and not in exaltation, it's in dignity. This is her ruling sign. So she feels strong. And then the other thing is that she also rules the second house, because the second house is ruled by Taurus, and Venus in the second house feels at home. So what does Venus do? Venus is the lesser benefic. She attracts things to us. So this is about attracting money. This is about attracting abundance into your life. This is about bringing those beautiful goddess, harmonious, the celestial Venus, because Venus in Libra is the celestial Venus, those like the higher accords or the higher chords, for some reason that phrase is coming through, into your life and into your sense of self-esteem. This is you feeling beautiful, because Venus feels beautiful. She's the goddess of love and beauty. So you are going to feel your sense of self-esteem like lifted or uplifted as well. Uranus is going to go retrograde on August 22nd, and Uranus is going to be, or is already, in your ninth house. He's transiting your ninth house, which is the house of spiritual integration and expansion. So any Uranus transits bring unpredictability, bring change, bring revolution for the collective. When Uranus goes retrograde, what we focus on is we're going to experience a strong need to eliminate any unnecessary complications that hinder our freedom. And this is very poignant in the ninth house, because the ninth house is the house of freedom. It's ruled by Sagittarius. This different perspective is going to lead us to a huge paradigm shift. And this is a beautiful placement for this retrograde. Although it is a retrograde and it's always a time of reflection, and retrogrades always feel kind of intense, this is an outer planet retrograde. So it kind of happens very often and it lasts for a long time, and that's just the nature of the outer planet retrogrades. So we don't feel them as much, but we do feel them. And this is, like I said, going to change your perspective and expand your mind in a very beautiful way. And Uranus will be retrograde from August. It looks like it's August until January, from August through January. I just wanted to make sure I got confused by a certain date. It looks like it might be going retrograde on the 19th until January 18th of 2022. Either way, it's going retrograde during Leo season. So this is something that will occur towards the end of the month that you are going to feel very intensely in your 9th house of expansion. And then we end the month with the second full moon in the sign of Aquarius. So again, this duality, 6th house and 12th house gets activated, gets lit up because the sun and the moon are the two luminaries. So they're going to shine a light on what's going on in your day-to-day life. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, and then what is your connection to your higher self? So to recap, the sun is going to be aspecting your 12th house. The Virgo energy is going to be aspecting your first house, and Libra energy will be aspecting your second house. And then we've got the 6th and the 9th house as well. So this is where the themes are for this season for you based off of these major transits. This is about your sense of self, your sense of self-esteem, your values, what is important to you in the here and the now, asking you, are you present? Are you paying attention to what's happening in your life? And when you pay attention, you'll notice that you tune into the present and it connects you to the infinite. So thank you, Virgo, and let's hop on right over to the tarot and oracle to see what messages Spirit has for you. All right, Virgo, let's talk about these cards. First of all, I just want to mention that I am diffusing sage in this awesome pilot diffuser. It's a pretty powerful little thing that is available in the doTERRA website. If you're interested, leave a comment down below and I will make sure that I give you the information to sign up for that. And also we are featuring the Leo essential oil roller, which you can find on Chandra Sangat's Etsy shop. And I'm going to link that as well to the description. You can put this on your wrist, on the back of the neck. You can use it to connect with the Leo energies. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. But here are your cards. So we begin the reading with the Page of Wands reversed, the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. So interesting reading. We'll start with the Page of Wands in reverse. What I see in this card is actually something really, really cool. This image alone is really powerful. First of all, for some reason, the blue and the yellow and the red, like the blue on the left and then the fiery red on the right, just screams twin flame energy right now for me. I don't know who is watching that's a twin flame, but there's some kind of twin flame thing like really coming through. Here's what the Page of Wands represents when it's reversed. It is about feeling discouraged. It is about being distracted and also depressed. However, look at what you're gazing at. Look at the stars. Focus on the magic of the stars. There's something deeper here for you. I feel like there's something that you're about to receive, a message that you're about to get, some kind of connection to your starseed family. This is the phoenix. Look at that. It is the phoenix that rises from the ashes and the fire of transformation. So you are definitely going through a powerful transformation already, but this month it is going to magnify and really activate. And I see like definitely Kundalini energy like rising up and you realizing what you really have in front of you, the power that lives in front of you right now in this moment. You can just grab it and reach for it. And also you're not alone with the stars. I feel like you're not alone. Your star family is right there with you. The 7 of Pentacles is the next card that we get. The 7 of Pentacles upright is about planning, progress, and also reflection. So you're on the right track. You're making progress. This would be a really good time for you to set yourself a plan of what you want to achieve, what you want to manifest in your life. The Page of Cups is like the message bringer or the message bearer. Doesn't want to focus. He brings a message. And also it's the water energy, so it is the emotions. He is an artistic energy. He is about feeling focused, being focused, and being intuitive. So your intuition is definitely going to activate this month, especially because that new moon in Leo is happening in your 12th house, and that is the house of intuition. What you are experiencing right now with this Five of Cups is there's definitely grief. I think you're having to let go of something that no longer serves you. And again, for some reason, this card and this card are connected. And it has to do with twin flame energies. I don't know who that's for, but somehow that's definitely there. But for Virgo in general, you're feeling some grief because there's something that you need to let go of. You have to just allow it to just flow. Your intuition will guide you exactly where you need to go. You also get the Rhinoceros card, which is all about moderation. Also, look at the fire. Look at the fire in this card. Look at the planets. Again, the universe is showing up. Moderation is about, what I feel is, be easy on yourself in terms of your emotions. I think you're going through a lot. Look at that fire. Look at that transformation. Major fire energy. I mean, it's Leo season that we're talking about, but like strong, fiery, like passion and activation. And then sitting on the rhinoceros, believe it or not, is it's like a sage. He's like engulfed in flames. This is also like, he looks like a hermit, right? Like Virgo is the hermit card, and he looks like a hermit. And this is very interesting. Wow, we like totally lost focus there. Okay, here we go. You can do it. But anyways, ooh. We'll see if it comes back. Hopefully it comes back by itself. I'll just keep talking and see if it happens. So someone is trying to blur your vision or make it difficult for you to see this. Not sure why. The focus has completely released. And now it's back. Okay, so that's a message for sure. Don't avoid the truth. There is truth here. And I feel like some of you guys are avoiding the truth. That was like, I don't want to see it energy. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Like, I'm not going to look at it. It's blurred now. I can't even focus. You need to focus. You need to bring your energy. Like, you need to get a hold of like what's going on emotionally for you. This grief that you're experiencing is so strong, but it is all about transformation. It's like a tower moment that you're experiencing right now that will free you, but you need to allow it to move through you and then like fully release it. That's why the fire of transformation is here, but you will rise like the phoenix, I promise. You also get the yucca tree or plant, and this is all about beauty elevates. This is really interesting because this is Virgo energy, and beauty is obviously in the eye of the beholder, but also focusing on beauty really lifts up your spirits. And I think it's asking you to, it's also a plant, like a simple plant in the desert, you know, and it's hard to see what's so beautiful about the freaking desert. It's like dry and like, you know, there's nothing there. There's no life, except there's this beautiful, simple is the word that's coming through. There's a simple thing in front of you, and that's what's beautiful. And it's asking you to focus on that energy instead of all of the grief, because when you need to focus on something that's right here in front of you, that is easy to see and feel, so that you can cope with all of the powerful things that are coming up for you emotionally. I just dropped the card. I need to grab it. But here we go. Wow, Virgo, your reading is like all over the place. We get new blueprints. Again, look at that beautiful star, the blue stars, the same kind of stars that we saw in this Page of Wands reversed. The beautiful sky, the starlit sky. Do you see that, the resemblance? I mean, it's just uncanny how powerful it's calling you. Blue is also the color of the throat chakra, so this is about expressing yourself. The New Blueprints card is about being the change, taking action, taking a step, no matter how small, igniting an upward spiral. Excuse me? What? Making a positive change. This is about ethics and compassion. Have compassion for yourself. And it is about creating a ripple of light that will literally travel through the universe. And to connect with our ancient star families, I pull a card from the sacred sites for this month, and you got Varanasi, which is from the Hindu. It's a place in India, and the focus is about overcoming. Yes, we shall overcome all of the pain and the suffering that you've been feeling. Does it feel as if your dreams are always being dashed, or that all of your plans go awry because something else steps in the way? Well, Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. He's also the placer of obstacles. So this is a message telling you that Ganesha is either placing an obstacle in front of you or removing an obstacle, because you need one or the other to move forward from where you are at right now in this moment. Also, this is about the energy of the colorful, bustling streets of Varanasi, which is one of the most popular pilgrimage sites for Hindus, where Lord Shiva is believed to reside. Whatever one sows in this sacred city is reaped 1,000 times. Yes, that's exactly what I feel with this reading. You're about to manifest something beautiful. And Virgo, you are a manifester. This is your energy. In the upper world, the river goddess Ganges holds in her hands 2 water pots. Her essence runs through India in the form of the river Ganges, offering the opportunity to wash away sin. What aspects of your life would you like to just wash away? Literally, wash it away. Consider making a pilgrimage to a great river, or simply immerse yourself in water, running water of some sort, holding in your mind the image of the Ganges River, carrying off your regrets, your fears, and your worries. Bathe in her purity as she cleanses you, washing away all guilt and restoring you to wholeness. Release and forgive, and you will break free from your chains. Whether the obstacles in your life are physical or emotional, remember that obstacles can always be overcome. Wow, that is an amazing reading. While I shuffle these cards, I want to remind you guys to make sure that you hit that like button. Also, make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos. Also, download my free moon astrology guide, which will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. It'll also enter you into my email list. And I send out a weekly moon magic report, which is like the forecast for the week. People love it. Also, if you want a personal reading, check on my website, channelforgrace.guru. I'm going to link the website link right here to the top of the screen in a moment. And that's how you can sign up for readings and find out everything else that's going on, and also check out the description of this video for other important information and offerings. Let's take a look at these Starseed Oracle cards that came out. The first one is Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. I feel like your essence is shining through, and this card is telling you that right now what you need to remember is who you are. Remember who you are, because you have some epic starseed ancestry. You are a star keeper, and you are on a beautiful journey. Look at this one. Star family. Your part of a team of souls. Oh my God, I love this. Call and support, and look at all those souls. They're all coming out of the light. This is you. You are one of these starseeds. You are one of these waves of volunteers. You're not alone. The color blue, right? The star that came through in this card and the constellations here, this all leads to your star family watching over you. And this card specifically reminds you that you're on a mission. You can't just give up because things get difficult or things get challenging. You need to trust your inner light. All of these beings are little blue beings, right? It's also, okay, the Sirius star system just came through. So for all of you Sirius starseeds, this is reminding you that you need to activate your Sirius starseed mission, which is about trusting your intuition and being creative and being in that passionate creative space. But these are all little blue beings, and this shows you the close-up of that energy, which is your inner light shining bright. And the last card that you get is your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. That is the Sirius star system. For some reason, Sirius starseeds are receiving a message through this Virgo reading, and you may be a Sirius starseed yourself. So this is about remembering that you're creating everything in your life. You create everything. You're making the choices in your life that will make or break your dreams. So listen deeply to your intuition. Let the waters of change cleanse you from anything that doesn't serve you, and let your inner light shine as bright as you possibly can, because things are changing, but they're changing for a very specific reason. Thank you so much for watching this video, Virgo. I so appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful week and a beautiful Leo season.